Hi there, this is Jules from U-Turn TV. This one is for all the men out there who manage women. And I'd like to talk to you about premenstrual tension or premenstrual syndrome, whichever you're more familiar with. I know from experience, having been a manager and being a being in a team with a male manager, that PMT and everything that's associated with it doesn't get discussed in business. It doesn't get discussed in your teams about how it affects you and how you can help somebody improve how they work by understanding how it affects every woman in your team. Most of you will know that some of the symptoms of PMT can be really quite severe, from a little bit of moodiness or a little bit of anxiety right the way through to depression, aggression, anger. Clumsiness is another one. I suffer from that from time to time, and when it comes to work it can be a real hindrance. And the worst of it is we don't get to choose what symptoms we have. We've got no idea when they're going to come, and there's not a huge amount that we can do for it. So we have to kind of suffer it most of the time in silence. And I still know that it's seen as a taboo subject that's not to be discussed. For those brave new age guys, you know who you are. It's the 21st century. I know if you have an open, honest conversation with the women that you manage, you can make a huge improvement to how you work together as a team. If the women in your team know that you really understand how they're feeling, when they're feeling, and you give them permission to be open about it, you will see a radical, massive difference in how they operate in their job, how you relate in your working relationships, and how your team's seen within the rest of your organisation. So I set you a challenge, gentlemen. Talk to the women in your team about their symptoms. Most women suffer from them. 1 in 20 of the women who suffer from these symptoms, actually it seriously and significantly affects their daily life. So we're not talking about a light subject. Let me know how you get on. I would love to hear from you. Have an open, honest conversation with them. You might surprise yourself at the response that you get. It's been great talking to you. An absolute joy. I hope as you're watching this, it finds you well. And then if you'd like to let me know how you get on, it's Jules at uturntv.co.uk. Take care.